fat ass mole.
Fat face mole. You better rack off your mole.
Dumb mole. Dumb mole. Dumb mole. Dumb mole.
Shut up, you mole.
Shut up, mole.
Yeah, you mole.
Such a mole.
Welcome to Mole Patrol.
G'day, Mole.
G'day, Moles.
Oh my god, so excited. How are you, Danny O'Brien?
I'm good. How are you?
Danny O'Mole.
Danny O'Mole.
Is that the Irish?
They see me moling. They hate it. That'll be
Yeah,
us in like mobility scooters.
Yeah,
when we're
yeah,
older.
yeah, yeah.
They see me moling.
I like Danny O'Mole. Maybe I'll change that in because you're just Mole in my phone now, but I should change it to Danny O'Mole.
Danny
That's
O'Mole.
the Irish version.
O'Mole. O'Mole kind of sounds like an Irish kind of brother, where art thou? You know what I mean?
Or in what is it Spanish like O'Mole?
O'Mole. Danny O'Mole.
That'll be when you change your name and move to Guatemala. I think that'll be.
Yeah. I actually might change my name to O'Mole.
Sounds like a drug lord. What's been happening?
All good, flat out gigging, in the
Yeah.
thick of it. What about you?
Yeah, about the same. Getting ready to relocate countries. I think
This could be our last podcast.
yeah, I feel like by the time this comes out, I might already be left.
Some sort of
yeah.
like tiger kidnapping in India.
Yeah, maybe we'll see. But it's it's exciting. It's
I think if anyone kidnapped us, we'd just wreck their head so much they just get rid of us, kick us out.
think so, yeah. I feel like it was like all those things that you ever taught if you were ever like kidnapped or whatever. You just act like a crazy person.
what you doing, guys?
I was always taught that it was like always wet yourself or shit yourself, and then they'll like not want you and give you away.
yeah, that's good. It's like that thing of if burglars ever break in and someone runs out at them naked,
Yeah.
it always terrifies them because if a guy's willing to fight you naked, all bets are off. You know what I mean?
Have you ever been robbed?
No, I had a few attempted muggings. I had a guy pull a gun on me in Guatemala actually when I was in
damn.
traffic. But he was just kind of gave me a bit of a fuck you, but he pulled up his thing, showed me the gun. And I was just in the Jeep and I was just like, and it was my friend's Jeep as well.
Yeah.
And I was just there and like he was just, I don't know, I think he was just going about his day. But yeah, he proper just came up to the window and I was like, but like he couldn't have stolen it because the traffic was so bad.
Yeah.
But he was just basically telling me I could kill you if I wanted to.
Yeah,
That wasn't great.
wow.
That wasn't a great day.
That's the closest to death you've become.
Yeah, I actually did get robbed when I was in Vietnam by like street kids, but I was pissed drunk and it was
So that's your fault.
yeah, and also like what they do is they just go into your pockets, you know what I mean, and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
kind of go through your pockets and like whatever. So
True. I don't think I've ever
it
been.
was like
I've-
20 quid.
I've never been robbed like that. Oh no, I did get robbed once in a charity shop in Sydney. Like
Jesus.
my phone, that was like my LG slide phone with like it had like the fucking touchscreen. I was so
50-cent ringtone.
Yeah, and I was like, I didn't even know how it happened. And when it happens, you like feel so gross.
Oh,
'cause
someone
you're like,
slipped in and grabbed it.
yeah, like into my bag and just pulled it out.
that's
Like, and I
horrible.
didn't. And then I turned around and no one was there. And I was like, it's
I've
crazy.
watched a lot of videos on Instagram where it's like big bucket,
A
you know what they
big-
call
the
them.
Brazilian guy in London.
Yeah.
he does it. And people,
It's the if you're a pickpocket, you're the scum of the earth. I don't give a shit about your situation. You're stealing people's. If you take someone's phone now,
Yeah.
you're taking their fucking livelihood.
Yeah.
You're taking their connections to their work, their family, their friends,
Their
And What are you
photos.
gonna get for it? Fucking 50 quid.
if that,
Like it's such a like.
But actually, the hairdresser I had in London recently, he got his phone stolen the week when he relocated back to London. He got his phone stolen, but he was out at Soho, like, drinking
Yeah.
or whatever. And they grabbed it from him while it was open. And they went in to booking.com and they booked, so they must set up these fake things on booking.com. So they book that like a hotel or whatever using his account and credit card.
No.
So that like thousands of dollars just like left his account
Oh
because
my
they booked
God.
this hotel and then
and
booking.com.
you'll never get an answer from Booking.com
Yeah,
ever.
right.
They're a joke.
And
like,
they tried to get into his bank and like took all this money. And
Jesus,
he's, like, all
new
his
fear
savings.
unlocked.
Right?
I'm already fairly grippy with my phone in
Yeah,
London. Anytime
yeah.
I see a bicycle coming near
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
I'm ready to go. Like,
Oh, I'm holding it like
yeah,
this.
no,
like,
I always keep my phone in my pocket in London,
Yeah.
and I'm always I'm a bit over the top. Like, I'm nearly waiting to attack people because
Yeah.
I've seen so many phones getting robbed over the years there that like anyone's like, I'm like, it's
just
some-
juiced up.
It's just some Deliveroo guy like trying to go about his day, and I'm like Terry cruising him off his bike.
It's crazy. I did get robbed once. Like a family house has been robbed 3 times.
My mum's house got burgled when I was a kid. That was horrible.
And one of them, they tried to rob it when I was at home. Like, I think I was like
No.
23 or something, and I had just gotten back from, I think, Edinburgh, and I was
Wow.
so jet lagged. And I was in my room, and like, and I heard this like tapping like on the window. It was like,
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, what the like, and I thought I was dreaming, and I kind of like stumbled out, and like there's like a big glass door, like I opened
She was
my
like a
bed,
parakeet or something.
and there was just a woman there with these like big glasses, and she's like, oh, do you know where the Smiths live? And I was like, what? Like,
what are you talking about?
and so
And
I
you live
o-
on a farm.
Right, like in the middle, like farms are notorious for being robbed because like
Yeah.
there's no neighbors around to like
Yeah,
see
yeah,
it, whatever.
yeah, of course.
And anyway, and like in my thing, I was like, sorry, and I opened the door a little bit, and I was like, what do you mean, like this? And she's like, oh, I'm looking for like this, the Smith's house. Is it on like on this road or on this road? And
All vague bullshit.
yeah, and
yeah.
and because I was so fucking jet lagged, I was like, oh wait, come in, let me write you down.
no.
So I brought her into the house, and I wrote down like I was like, yeah, these directions, this direction, and I gave it to her, and then I saw this guy out the front in the car, and he just like quickly ran into his car, and I was like, oh no worries, have a good day, bye. And then mum then about half an hour later, my neighbor rang me, and she's like, have you been robbed? And I was like, no, why? And she's like, because we have. And I was like,
No.
oh, and it was them. So
Did you at least a good description of
yeah, I
them and
went down
everything?
to the police station
Yeah.
that afternoon.
Did
I
you
had
get
to do,
them?
I had to do that full on and like she was wearing these glasses and like
No
do like that.
way.
It was like full on etchy sketch. And yeah, they got them. They
Good.
got them. Yeah.
Good on them.
Yeah.
I just it's so violating. Like I remember we ended up moving like
Yeah.
because I remember like they went through all like knicker
Oh,
drawer.
it's
so
awful.
violating.
But they
like,
so know where to go. The thing is, like, so when we got robbed, now it was at 2023, end of 2023,
Yeah.
mum and dad's house got robbed again, but dad was home, and that's like, I told this whole
Did
story.
he get
on
the
stage.
shotgun out?
No, but he smashed like a wine bottle and like smashed it on the guy. He had like blood.
No way,
Yeah,
what a
yeah.
legend.
And he chased after the
Vigilante.
car. Yeah, like, and then
Good on
chased
him.
after the car with like his phone and like recording, but he filmed in slow motion.
That's still at least you would have got the. I love that your dad turned a robbery into a self-filmed action movie.
I know,
Just,
yeah.
shit.
And like you had to like stop the thing to like try and see the, and he was like, I'm gonna fucking
smashed your man
stab
over
you.
the head.
And he pulled out his knife as well, and was like, I'm gonna fucking
Your
stab
dad or
you.
the guy?
My dad.
I love that he
It
has
was
a
so-
knife on him.
And he's like, I'll fucking kill you. Like he was like, because my dad's quite scary if he wants to be.
Yeah.
But they literally were in the house 5 minutes, and they know exactly where to go. They go, so the sock drawer, the undies drawer, like in the cupboards under
Yeah,
things.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
so like always keep your stuff in a safe or keep it in a place that you don't
Yeah,
think
like
anyone,
it's I think like I don't have jewelry or anything like that, and it's but like if you're gonna stash anything, like just put it somewhere super
super
secret,
safe.
like
Yeah.
floor safe.
Floor safe. So yeah, but I think that is a nice little segue into retail malls.
Smash wine bottle on head of stranger
Yeah.
into retail.
Well, to be fair, they sell all that stuff then to like a pawn shop, as in PAW,
Yeah.
not porn. Like
Yeah,
porn.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is that what you call them here as well? I don't know.
We don't
like-
really have them. Like we have like electronic chains and stuff, but it's not. It's
Like
more
when you
in
sell
the,
gold
Yeah,
and-
it's more in the UK and stuff like that where they have those kind of stores. And I've seen a
Yeah.
few of them in Australia where
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
pretty much bring in anything, but they give you nothing first. Like that's the thing. Like so that's. In Dublin, there's a lot of like phone shops, but like the most you're gonna get is 50 quid.
Yeah,
But if you leave your phone, if like I park in the city all the time, if I was to leave my phone on like the dash of my car, 100% my window will be broken. The phone will be taken.
well,
100%.
Yeah. Which is like
It's-
funny when you meet people who live in Dubai. They're like, I can leave my phone on top of my car.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
also like there's some pretty bad human rights violations going on
yeah,
there. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
but that's what someone tried to sell it to me once. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so yeah, these porn stores are like crazy. Like that's where they all sell them, like in Australia. Like, but that's how desperate they are for cash. So they'd probably get like 10, 15 bucks. Like they're not going to get a lot.
yeah,
but, like, they're
it's-
going to get.
I don't know. Like, see, the thing is as well. Then the prisons are filled up with people who are just trying to get a quick fix for their addiction.
I
So
know.
like, I think fix the addictions and address mental health, and then all that stuff will stop.
Well, that's it. Like
You know what I mean?
rehab over like just fucking, I don't know, putting people in jail.
Yeah, it doesn't
really.
fix anything. If
Yeah.
anything, especially in Ireland, their addictions get worse, and then they leave jail with debt that they owe in prison. So
Oh,
they have to steal
damn.
even more to pay back. Do you know what I mean?
Oh
It's just a vicious
wow,
cycle.
that's crazy.
Yeah, for
okay,
sure.
didn't know that. There you go.
There you go.
All right. Well, we're talking about retail malls.
Retail malls.
Retail malls today, and that's like like when you go shopping or anything in like, like
Retail is dying.
retail is dying.
Like the high streets, like the high streets in the UK and stuff, apart from like the really busy parts of London.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot of tourists and like this kind of stuff. Like even today I went into like the main, like, is it Grafton Street
Yep.
in like the city, and like I mean there's a lot of tourists in like these kind of places, but like I don't think like all the stuff is the same.
It's all the same, and it reminds me of when you go to like a market or something in like Thailand. It's the same 100 products 1,000 times.
Right.
And
yeah.
that's kind of what the high street is. I mean, like I don't know, like I like going in sometimes and getting clothes like jeans or whatever. I want to try them on. I don't want to roll the dice with like
I
Temu or
know.
something. I just
But
want to get them.
I did get lazy with like Zalando, like when I was living in Germany, because like it would be like next day delivery, and you just
Wow.
try it on, and if you don't like it, you just send it back. And I lived above like a little store where I could just like send by the DHL package back.
Oh yeah, that's very
which
handy.
is so bad for the environment. And then after a while, I was like, this
Ecological
is,
terrorism.
yeah, like horrible. Just be like, no, I don't like these jeans. I'm gonna send them back.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
So we have a couple of moles.
We
this,
do.
this
Dos
episode.
moles.
Dos moles. What is mole in Spanish? Does it mean something?
It's that sauce.
Maybe.
Mole is like in Mexico for sure. Mole is that like sauce that's got all the spices and chocolate and it's got like 35
I
ingredients
thought
in
it
it.
was mussels.
That's mole.
Let me.
It's spelt mole.
Have you seen that guy? I was like, it's squeefy. Hi, ChatGPT. Can you tell me what does mole mean in Spanish?
Of course. In Spanish, mole refers to a traditional sauce or dish, especially popular in Mexican cuisine. It can be rich, complex.
Okay, shut up, bitch. Do you know apparently if you say thank you or anything like that to ChatGPT, like that,
I've done that. I'm scared of the overlords.
I know, but apparently that's even worse for the environment because it's unnecessary conversation that you need to have with an AI chatbot.
Oh,
So
man.
it causes extra like environmental.
I saw that like ChatGPT is using like 35 million gallons of fresh drinking water or something
So
so
bad.
everything you do is bad for everything.
I know.
Like, you know what I mean?
Anyway, like and subscribe on on YouTube.
Every
Spotify.
time you like, a glass of water goes down the sink.
Yeah, well, it's going to be the next new commodity. We
Yeah.
should start buying, instead of gold, buy water. All right, this one is from, I think it's from Ireland, this one. Here
Yeah.
we go. This is,
My mole of the week is an old man complaining to staff after making an impulse buy in a shop. I was in Tiger during the week and I spotted a device that's shaped like an 80s portable television. Okay, you put your phone in the back and it magnifies your screen. If you're on a bus in the dark with headphones on, it looks like the cinema. All right, this is our life. We're comedians. Sorry about that. I bring the device up. I say, so just to confirm, I put my phone in and it magnifies the screen. This thing I'm buying. I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to buy this thing. You don't know what you're selling me? No. Okay, what if I want to buy 1,000 of these things? 1,000 and you get the commission, you know? What then? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to buy this thing anyway, but you really should know what you're selling me. Okay. All right. Purchase made. Out I go. Shop closes. About 5 minutes later, I'm walking down the street going, fuck me, you couldn't be more of an old man with that shit. And then I realized that mid-complaint, I had set down 2 books I had bought earlier that day and left them behind in the shop. I had to go back in the next day, red-faced, ashamed, crimson. Thank God it was a different member of staff and the incident wasn't mentioned at all. I walked out going, phew. Then I realized one of the books was written by the author who wrote Fight Club. Fight Club is about a book saying all things corporate is evil, don't make impulse buys, plastic, oil, yada, 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 and especially don't turn into your old fucking man. So, the mole of the week is me.
That's amazing.
That's brilliant.
What a brilliant bit of self-awareness
yeah,
as well.
I think like, I mean, that's always good with comedians. I think we're pretty self-aware when it comes to life.
Yeah, I've noticed quite a lot of traits. Like the tour show I'm doing at the moment, it's called Adulting Hard.
Yeah.
And like I really have noticed some stuff that I'm doing lately. Like I'm getting quite obsessed with laundry.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Like with always having a wash on. Like I'm always I'm
Yeah.
worrying about
I have
stuff.
noticed that actually. Yeah, like there's like every time I come here, and my mum says always like it's like a Chinese laundry in here. Like that's how my mum says it.
I'm always like when I'm on tour, I'm trying to look after myself.
Yeah,
so I try to go
yeah,
to the
yeah,
gym
yeah,
loads.
yeah.
But when you're trying to go to the gym and you're on the road a lot,
Yeah.
you're always changing your clothes.
Yeah, yeah.
So therefore you've got loads of laundry. So I'm always kind of in this weird like always kind of anxious about like getting washing out and washing done and like
Yeah, 'cause-
getting things done.
Well, especially in the winter because it doesn't dry that.
Yeah, it takes like 4 years to dry
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
And like it always blew my mind where like in the States everyone like tumble dried everything, but in Ireland like that was like you would bankrupt your parents.
Oh,
if you
yeah,
used the
yeah,
tumble
yeah,
dryer
yeah.
because electricity was so expensive compared to other countries, but also would shrink your tops. So like I never tumble dry anything because
Yeah,
you end up
yeah.
like with a little Shakira t-shirt. Hey guys, should we check out
You
my
want some?
sweet
You want some mole?
you want some mole for my midriff? Midriff mole.
It's a drag name.
Midriff is such a weird. it's a real 90s word, isn't
Yeah,
it?
midriff. Yeah, it's where you wear a boob tube and show your midriff. Yeah, and wear your low rise cargo pants.
Tokyo midriff.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. Like I think like becoming an old I'm obsessed with like laundry as well. Like I'm getting specific detergent for whites, specific ones for colors.
Yeah.
For blacks, and softener, and I'm fucking going
When you
hard
start
on it.
buying dryer sheets, it's over, which I've done about a year ago.
Do you have a dryer?
Yeah, it's a
Oh, you
combo.
do? Oh, it's a combo.
But I only use it to like finish them off. It's like a Fight Club, actually. Finish them off. Just to finish off the socks and give them a little bit of pizzazz. Do you know what I do as well? This is such a loser thing to do, but a top tip for any of you listeners who like to travel. Anytime I'm on the road, if I'm going to Australia or whatever on tour for like 5 weeks and your baggage is going to be a thing, I put a little dryer sheet in with my little compartmentalized clothing. So when they get to the next place, they smell nice.
Oh wow, you're so OCD.
That's what I've become.
I know, that's fine. I totally get it. I'm like also the same.
Like, you know what I mean? When you're a teenager, you would pick a random pill up off a floor in a nightclub and take
I
it.
think it's
You
just,
wouldn't even
like,
think twice,
age.
and now I'm putting dryer
But I think
sheets.
it's also like you've got like I have OCD as well, so everything in my cupboard is generally like color coordinated. Like so, it's all like
Yeah,
it'll
mine's
go
not
from
that
like
bad.
yeah, I'm pretty bad like that. If I have my own way, but now that I'm living with my boyfriend, it's like I can't be as OCD, so it's like it's a real struggle. Like every day.
I like doing a kind of an OCD purge where like everything kind of builds up the chaos. So like I'll have my room all organized, and then I'm like, right, I need to do a deep thing on this like twice a year where I really go for it. Like,
right, yeah.
But I don't know. Like I live on my own. I'm away a lot. Like I travel a lot. Don't burgle me. I travel a lot, but also. How do I accumulate so much shit? Like I've got like 4 different backpack bags now. I'm like, where did these come from? How did this happen?
Yeah, I mean, your front door is just like all like gear. I'm like,
But in fairness,
not
I've
drugs, by the way.
Yeah,
just,
I have
like-
an event company, so I have to have that
Yeah,
stuff
I
for different
know.
events. But I'm trying to downsize it.
But that's it. Like, and I think because I've moved so many times, I feel like I hate having a lot of stuff. Like having a lot of stuff. Like I really like hate it. Like I'm the kind of person that will be like, after about a year, I'll throw clothes out because I'm like, I don't need them again.
There's a pal of mine. I think this is something we should both work towards.
Yeah.
He lives in Bangkok
Right.
and he is a photographer, and he has got everything in his life, bar his essentials like laptop,
Yeah.
day-to-day stuff. He has one bag that he keeps in a hotel all year round, and that's his entire life.
I mean,
He's down to one bag.
that was my life for 3 years. Like when I
Wow.
was doing Story Party, I just had a carry-on luggage. That was it.
Wow.
That was it. And I had in there was my show outfit, the gym outfit, and then maybe another shirt or something like that. My pajamas, and then my makeup and my hair stuff. Like, and that was it.
And what we just do, like washing on the road?
Yeah,
Turn it
or if
over?
I got sick of something, like in terms of clothes, like if after a while, like I was sick of wearing the same thing on stage, like I would just like chuck it out and buy something new.
Yeah.
Or if you were changing seasons, like I would, and when I say chuck it out, I'd like leave it at like a charity shop or something like that, because
yeah.
they were good quality clothes. And I remember when I got back from tour and I was back like living like a normal life, and I just remember like I had 2 big suitcases in like storage, and I opened them and I was like, I just shut them again because I was like, it was way too like overwhelming. I was
Yeah.
like, it's too much shit. Like
Yeah.
I don't need
really-
this. You don't need this much
You're
stuff.
inspiring me to do a purge, and anyone listening as well.
Yeah.
Anyone who's listening to this now will go, I need to clean out my closet.
What is it, Marie Kondo? Don't do Marie Kondo.
What was
Do
it? Every more than a year, you get rid of it?
Yeah, I like because I move a lot and I travel a lot. So
Yeah.
like last year when I moved from Berlin to London, like I purged so much shit, and now when I'm moving again, I'm just gonna purge like even more stuff.
Yeah. So look out, charity shops. You're about to get some serious,
Yeah, some good
some
stuff.
serious sparkly gear.
Although I think my boyfriend's gonna sell it all on eBay because he's like he used to work for eBay, so he knows that shit in and out.
Oh,
so I
that's
was
a good
like,
show, and
yeah.
also Vinted as well. Tell
Yeah,
them to
yeah. So which
get
is
a
very
free
good.
holiday from it.
Yeah, right. Just pay for all those sushi restaurants in Japan. But I think, like, and also like Emmett was saying in that about like in the mall of the week about how I don't know disenfranchised or like just how disinterested the salespeople are these days. Like,
Yeah, like I did a lot of shit jobs when I was younger, but I wasn't like that. I tried my best to be a bit
Danny,
enthusiastic.
I went into Aloe last week in London. Now, like Aloe is one of these like Lululemon, like, you know, every girl, like, I don't know if you go to a Pilates or you go to a gym and all the girls have got these like branded stuff. And like now
I've seen Lululemon.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't go to Pilates.
I think like now I started to know like which like brands are like associated with like the cool girls and
I
like
get
whatever.
you. Yeah.
So there's like Aloe, right, which is this new one. You'll see a lot of them wearing socks, like Aloe socks. And
Okay.
this kind of stuff. And it's kind of like cool, like there's very overpriced, I
Right.
think, in my opinion, but like whatever. It's just like H&M stuff. But
So like 90 quid leggings that cost like 250 to make.
Yeah, like I think it was like 200 quid or 200 pound like tracksuit pants and like a jumper for like like just bullshit
no
prices.
pants anywhere in the world.
Like, and it's just like this material,
Yeah.
you know, like there's nothing to it. And so we go in because my boyfriend wanted to buy something from there. And so we like walk in there and we're going in and everyone working there is like 20, right?
Yeah,
And
like Abercrombie and Fitch used to be.
Yeah, and they've all got the little headphones in now because now they're all like fucking security guards in these goddamn places. Have you seen them? And they're like 1 second. Yeah, we're just looking for a size 36 in like this. Okay. And then they just disappear. They disappear. Like I literally asked this girl, I'm like, I need a 36 in this and this. And then she just looked at me and she was like, yeah, we just need to, okay, yeah, one moment. And then she disappeared for like a good half an hour. I'm like, where the
stop.
fuck? And then
I just walk out. I've no time.
I was
tolerance.
starting to fume, but because my boyfriend, he wanted to try this stuff on. So he goes into like the thing and then I'm like, and 3 of them are just standing there doing fuck all like at the changing room. And then they were bitching about all the customers out loud. They're like,
What about these cunts?
oh my God, she wanted a 36. Oh, sorry.
What a
here's your
bitch.
And like, no, like, I don't know. They're like, no.
They don't care,
comprehension.
but then like I think it's like they paid him so badly. Why would you care? But it's shit. Like,
But
it
also,
is.
like, I'm like, you have a job. Like, I've worked in retail. Like, yes, you
Yeah.
get some difficult customers, but like, no one was being difficult that day. Like, I
Yeah.
could see people, like, whatever. They were just being like, it was a Sunday afternoon. They probably like hated life, whatever. But I literally was like, do not buy anything in store. Buy it online because I do not want you to give money to this store. And then I like stormed out of there. Like, I was like, fucking.
I'm pretty sure that's not how corporations work, but whatever.
No, and then this is how I know I'm old, Danny. I
Yeah.
like got out of there. I'm like, I'm gonna write an email.
Oh wow.
Not even a Google review. I was
Harshly
like,
worded email.
I'm gonna write a letter from White
I'm going to
Chicks.
leave a 1-star Yelp review. How'd you like that?
Yeah, but actually, funnily enough, my boyfriend got an email from Google Deutschland. He left a review on a restaurant a couple of years ago, and this must be a German thing for Google. Is they have this rule, and so he went to this restaurant. He like 2 stars. It was like not good restaurant,
Yeah.
like, and he just left a very honest review. And now the restaurant has come back and flagged it as malicious content. And now he has to prove that he was in Germany and he was eating at that restaurant that
Fuck
night.
off. Are you joking
Nah.
me?
That's part of their
What?
like terms and conditions
That
in
is
German.
absolutely outrageous.
Right? So like now it's like, can we believe reviews?
That's insane. There was a really funny thing where head of Ireland's most famous cartel, which I'm sure everyone can work out, the main guy had this mad
Is it an
habit.
acronym?
This guy had basically been the father of said cartel, was leaving loads of Google reviews and kind of like taunting like the police through the medium of his Google reviews on restaurants. It was such a weird thing to do. And like they were like kind of working out where he was in the world, and then he was like putting up reviews, but it was like he was trying to throw them off the scent of where he was. And do you get what I mean? So he's kind of using his
Why isn't that a Netflix documentary?
I know, yeah, it will be. Yeah, it will be for sure.
That's
but
fucking
isn't
great.
that so mad?
The Google, what is it like?
Yeah, just like breadcrumb and the authorities
Yeah.
with little average reviews of
Oh
restaurants.
my God, I love that.
Yeah.
Like fugitive, Google fugitive.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so good. I mean, I think, you know, like I do a whole bit on it. My dad fucking loves Google reviews.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's like obsessed.
Yeah, men over 60, it's their vibe.
Oh,
Yeah.
he loves it. Like,
That's their vaping.
but so do I. Their
Google
screen
reviews
time's
for men
got-
over 60 is their watermelon
Is
ice.
it vaping? I remember but I love it too. Like I remember when I
Yeah.
was in Thailand and I was like looking at I was walking past this bridge and then I like looked up Google reviews just to actually see where to walk to, and then I was like, there's like 1,000 reviews of this bridge,
Oh,
and then I
yeah.
started reading them and like the comments were like, it's just a bridge.
People will go to there's reviews on Auschwitz. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's like 1-star reviews on Auschwitz. I'm like, well, what did you think this was gonna be like? This isn't a nightclub, guys. This nightclub is shit.
Oh my God. So yeah, we have another one here. Let's go.
But anyway, this is the story of the bookstore owner. Katie and I decided we're trying to support local businesses. You know, we all hate Amazon. We're all trying to support local businesses and all that whole thing. So we're like, let's go to the local bookstore and get some books, get some gifts. It was around Christmas time, and we go to this bookstore and they're the owners are so clearly annoyed we're there. We're both trying to find the book Madeline for Christmas gifts and just not being very helpful, helping us find it, which we're the only 2 people there. It's a tiny shop. You can hear every conversation we're having. Be helpful to us. We're trying to support your business. And then at one point, one of the owners was like behind me with a big box of books and I didn't realize it. And I was like, oh, sorry, and stepped out of her way. And she just rolled her eyes at me. And I'm like, you know what? This just makes me want to buy books on Amazon. Like, I'm trying to be a good person, support the local businesses, and you're acting as if you're annoyed. I'm here supporting you.
Yeah, this is like that Aloe experience.
It's like they don't want your money. I found this in Berlin. Like, you lived in Berlin for so long, and I remember going into cafes and stuff in Berlin.
Yeah.
And like, it's like they don't want your money.
Yeah.
Like, some, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I don't know. And I'm like, well, what's the crack here? Like, what's going on? Like it's literally, you're like, hello, person that's specifically here to make coffee. Can I get a coffee? And they're like,
And it's like not even like, you know, when you walk into a store and there's no staff there, so you can understand, but like they're there. Like, they're looking at you and
but
they're
like, what else do you want to do today? Like, honestly, like, all right, if you don't want to be here, I get that. But like, your day's not going to go any quicker by not doing the thing.
right?
Like,
I don't like, that's the thing. And the worst thing in the world is like when you go into a restaurant and you like sit down and like no one comes up to you for like ages. Like I think I've cried at like times in my life where I'm like, I just want to eat.
About 10 years ago, me and the lads were going to a friend's wedding
Yeah.
in the north of England in Kendal. I have had some hospitality experiences in the UK that are so shocking.
Right.
And I worked in hospitality from a really young age, from the age of 12. Like,
Yeah.
I was working in like kitchens, I worked as a waiter, I worked in bars. So I was on it, and you have to be on it. If you're working behind the bar in Ireland, you have to take loads of different drinks orders. You got all the alcoholic locals you can't piss off.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be
You have to be good crack
like
as well,
grown men
yeah.
would punch you in the face if you like fucked up their drinks order or you didn't
Yeah.
get them a pint quick enough. Like,
Yeah.
you had to deal with the consequences. Then you go to the UK and they're just like dead-eyed, and you're like, hey, and they're like, does that, and you're like, hi, can I get a Guinness? And then they just go, and they will only take one drink order at a time. They'll only just pour one at a time, and I'm like, but we went to this, I'll never forget it. It was this awful like bar. It was one of the grimmest bars I've ever been in my life. There was not one person there.
Oh, wow.
0 people.
Right.
And we said, how you doing? Can we order food? And the food was gross. It was just like the worst fish and chips and like green peas. It's just shite. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it wasn't even like a Witherspoon's chain. It was just like this. It was just a really awful pub. It looked quite cool from the outside.
Yeah.
You know those pubs that look good? So then you're like, oh, this is kind of ye oldie. And then you go in, you're like, oh my God, this is actually worse than any generic chain.
Yeah,
Do you get what I mean?
Well, there's difference between like ye olde and then like ye olde that hasn't had a renovation
Exactly.
in like 30 years.
Exactly that. Went up and she's just like looking at us like, and I said, how you doing? Can we order some food? She goes, you have to give us the table number. And I was like, there's no one here. Like, there's no one here.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what table, pick any number.
Yeah.
No, she's like, no, you have to. Like, she just couldn't. Like, computer says no. So I had to walk down and I'm like, 24. And then she's like, and then like took her like, it took like an hour for the food to come out.
Do you know when you sometimes when you're like ordering and they're taking so long, or like even when they come up to the table and they're like writing it down, you're like, do you want me to do it for you?
Yeah,
like, you know, and
yeah.
you're just like, it's not that hard. Or especially when they have like numbers as well. Like
A few times, like, if people have just been really obnoxious or they're like blah blah blah, or I'm like queuing up for somewhere and they're just rude. Remember in New Zealand once, my aunt had a voucher for like $100 for this place.
Yeah.
And I had this in Edinburgh actually as well. We ordered food and it was during the Fringe. You know what Edinburgh's like during the festival.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
was it was the first meal. It was me and loads of comedians. And I said to this guy, I said, listen, man, I said, our drinks are sitting on the counter.
Yeah.
So everyone's pints were flat. All of the soft drinks had condensation on the outside. And I said, man, our drinks have been sitting on there for 20 minutes.
Yeah,
and he goes, it hasn't been 20 minutes. And I went up and I read the receipt, and the receipt had the order time on it. I said, it's been actually been 24 fucking minutes. And I said, like, are you joking me? Like, and he's like, ugh. And then he brought them down. I was like, this is nonsense.
Yeah,
Like, it's there.
Yeah.
And I was like, can we just get them? And he's like, no. They have to be brought down to you. Do you know this kind of shit? You're just
I
like,
know. I mean, this is why I like got out of like working in hospitality, because like hospitality can just be like the worst. Like,
I think pay hospitality more, and if people are shit at working in
but
hospitality.
to be fair, in Australia you get paid very well. Like,
yeah,
if you're a-
Aussies have no excuse.
Aussies have no excuse, and that's the thing. Like, as a barista in Australia, if you're working like on a Sunday, you can get like 25 something an hour. I don't know what it is now, but I remember back like when you get like 25 bucks an hour for just being a barista. It's like, dude, like that's good money.
Make a few swans.
There's also like in Australia now, like if you're a very good barista, you can get up to like 90 grand a year
Wow.
being a barista.
There you go, kids. Dream big. Let's end on a positive note. If all else fails, you can move to Australia and be on 90k a year as a barista.
Whereas a barista in Melbourne. Except the Aussie living crisis is
Home
pretty
of the
shit,
flat
but-
white.
Yeah, the flat white. But anyway, guys, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Please leave us a comment on Spotify because it helps us get even higher.
Keep coming with the
on podcast.
DMs, the emails,
Yes,
the
please
messages. They've
keep-
been great. The
keep
voice
sending
notes.
your moles along, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Take care. Peace out, moles.
Fat face moles. You better rack off your mole.
Dumb mole.